Hola a todos, mi llamo Cabello, and welcome back to KV Talks Madrid. I hope you guys had a fantastic end of last year, your last year, your last day of the year that was beautiful and blessed, and that finally we started the year on a high note. Real Madrid today played at home, winning 5-1 against Real Betis without Kylian Mbappe, which is quite refreshing to see. Um, Today, Real Betis got whipped 5-1 at home by Real Madrid. Real Betis the whole season, I think they haven't lost away from home, and we gave them a wake up call today. Um, Xabi Alonso played a 4-4-3 formation, having Courtois as his keeper, Valverde, Asensio, Rudiger, and Carreras as his backline, with a midfield of Camavinga, Chouameni, and Bellingham, and an attack of Rodrigo on the right, Gonzalo Garcia as his striker, and Vini Julia as his left winger. Sorry. This was a formation that pretty much is expected because of the injuries that we have. But in game, he played more of a 4-2-3-1 formation, whereby Chouameni and Camavinga were like the holding midfielders, with Bellingham being the one who was roaming around, and Vini and Asensio and Rodrigo on the wings with Garcia as his main centre forward. I quite pretty much liked today's system because it allowed us to play to our full potential. This is what you can expect when Real Madrid plays with a natural number 9, a natural centre forward. Even though he's not the biggest of men, but because you have a threat inside the box at all times, and because teams, when they prepare, they are so used to Real Madrid only being a threat on the wings. They seldom um, they seldom remember that there is a centre forward in Gonzalo Garcia. Hence, today we saw a lot of qualities that we didn't know that the boy had. So I was quite impressed with that. When it comes to the whole match, I think we had a 60% good performance overall. There were patches where we didn't perform well. I'll give an example, especially in the second half, but starting in the first half. In the first half, we were actually quite um, good today. We performed very well until the first goal. The first goal, whereby it was a free kick from Rodrigo, who lobbed the ball all the way to the back post. Gonzalo was there to head out the ball perfectly into the keeper's bottom right corner. Um, Towards the end of the match, we were a bit sluggish. Towards the end of the first half, we were a bit sluggish, but then we came back second half. We were a bit okay, but started to lose momentum. Regained it with the second goal, where I believe Fede Valverde chipped a ball, and then Gonzalo Garcia chested the ball, hit it one time with the volley, same bottom right corner of the keeper. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant second goal. Even Mbappe was so happy seeing it on the stands. After the second goal, we started giving them a bit of possession, but then again, I believe we went ahead. Let me see the scoreline. Yes, we went ahead with Raul Asensio, where he scored from a corner unmarked, headed the ball perfectly, 3-0. Then immediately after that, 10 minutes later, Cucho Hernandez decided to show himself as if like he's a big game player, taking on Asensio, Raul Asensio, Rudiger, and rounding Courtois, only for him to put it at the back of the net. Really, I don't blame the defenders as much, but I believe they could have done a better job. But I mean, on the day, man, it was just a good goal. So nothing to blame there, especially on Courtois, who was amazing. Who it's either today was him who was making the saves or our post, but today he was just unshakable and unbreakable, which I really appreciated. I can also say Rudiger had patches of being good and patches of being bad, and you guys know how much this guy has been annoying me this season. But today I'm giving him that break because of his performance. Raul Asensio, I didn't feel like he left. Um, he had any setbacks today. He was quite amazing throughout his performances today. And then the Bernabeu was now feeling the pressure that we are letting go of a match that we should be winning easily. And you could start hearing the whistles, especially when um, Vini and Rodrigo got subbed because Xabi Alonso was trying to hold on to the match, bringing on Adagula and Mastantuan. I was quite angry because I'm like, these guys, they have the possession now. What if they score against us? You just took two of your most dangerous players. What are you going to do? But he proved me wrong today. Xabi Alonso's subs today were on point. I remembered prime Ancelotti with this team with these key substitutions because Adagula read a brilliant pass from Rudiger, timed it very perfectly with that offside trap, got the ball, hit a very nice slow pass, and then Gonzalo tucked it in with the back heel. He made it a perfect hat trick. First one was with the header, second one with his right foot, and third one with his left foot. That boy is just brilliant. I was also scared that, hey man, you just let go of um, you just let go of Endrick on a long season to Lyon. So what's going to happen with that void? But he filled it in so perfectly. Only time will tell if that decision was good or not. But we see now that Xavi's system works if he has a natural number nine. It truly works. It truly works. His substitutions were on point today. Even Fran Garcia got on the score sheet. He ran beautifully to tuck that ball away at the end and to just kill the match off. Um, Rodrigo had two beautiful assists today. I think he was amazing. I applaud him. Valverde also had two brilliant assists. Chouameni and Camavinga was solid. Bellingham was doing his thing. He just lost a little bit of his touch with regards to the passes that he used to send to the strikers, but overall defensively he did well. I can't fault anyone in this match, honestly. It was a solid team performance, and what else is if we don't play high pressing game, we really do win with mid blocks. Do you guys remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe in the meantime? But I'm telling you, man, I am definitely telling you, if we keep this performance up, whereby we can also realize the depth that we really have. Felan Mendy is back. I'm so happy. Carvajal is also back. If these players slowly keep coming back, you will actually see how good Xabi Alonso is. Because today, man, this is how you see how good Xabi Alonso is. If he had a lot of time during the break to work with these players that are normally not stars in our team, that's how you start seeing how determined and um, how loyal they are to his system when you don't see many of these star players. Even Mastantuano had a lot of some great chances today, and he played a brilliant ball to Valverde, who didn't tuck that in. But overall, brilliant performance from the team. Next week, we're playing Atletico Madrid in the Super Copa. So I hope that we have fixed the most important thing against them were headers in the box. But with Rudiger and Asensio, I'm a bit more confident because with Hoylson, you don't know, he just doesn't hit at the ball. He just doesn't hit at the ball. So I hope for that match, we will be able to take care of that main threat. If we eliminate that threat, then I have really good hopes that we can bury Atletico next week. With that being said, thank you guys for watching again. Please remember to do comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends and their family members that there is a KB on YouTube. It goes by the name of KB Talks Madrid. Until the next time, Hala Madrid in Adamas. Ciao.